Good morning. Hi, Peter. How are you doing? I haven't seen you around for a while. Um, but good to see you today, this morning. Right. Okay. So, we're on a mission. This is part two of recording guitars on a new track. Actually, Pete, I don't know if you're aware of this, but my old band has started up. So obviously, there's McLaughlin and Hutch and everything's still going strong and doing the lives and stuff. And then basically, what happened is my band from when I was a very younger Hutch from 1998. I kind of archived all of its stuff on SoundCloud, and that's all we were going to do. It's just me and my partner, actually, Wilson, as she's called, who's a singer. And we decided, like, none of the stuff was. I mean, a couple of tracks were released, but none of the stuff was released because, back then I was wanting a big record deal. And we did. We nearly got there as well, and I always have to, do the name dropping, but we did turn down the Levi 501 Twisted advert as part of that. But I had this management company in London and all this kind of like exciting stuff, and it was all very good. And I was producing everything in my bedroom back then, and what a painful experience it was doing all that. I mean, it was fun, but it wasn't easy. Writing music with just tons of hardware around you and MIDI and cables and stuff, and just like every time you wanted to work on a song, you had to load everything up, floppy disks and stuff. But those were the days. That's what made me the man I am today. So anyway, all that stuff got released, and we experienced a bit of a spike on the algorithm, and it shot up. There was like about 12,000, I think, listens thereabouts, 12,000, 13,000 listens in a very short space of time. And then we just decided, we should probably like release some of the older stuff, properly. So that's like the thing. But yeah, but then it's like that's kind of reactivated Sharon, who was always the campaigner of the band, and there's been a bit of a journey. So she's got into the whole sort of videoing thing and doing like social media stuff. We've had a meeting with Jess Gannon about just all the marketing and stuff. There's been like multiple. We've been just in the process of writing 5 alternative pitches for playlisters. The list honestly goes on and on. There's been like a collaboration with a Finnish black metal band. Not that we did black metal, but these are the situations you end up getting in. Called Magnador, lovely guy, Tommy, and we just thought this is good. But he has like he writes some really nice sort of ambient chill out bits to his stuff, like they're really great. So we kind of used a bit of that, bit of his vocals on something. That's done. It's got shred. One of the conditions, though, of coming back to this is that there would be shred. So what you got to remember is, like, this band, to best describe it, okay, it was before all that sort of like, we were right at the beginning of that new punk sort of thing. Like the Blink, and it was like that. But it was indie, but we also had synths. There was the technology involved, but with a singer who sings from a male point of view, which is interesting. But if you go on SoundCloud, you can actually hear all the old stuff here. If you just look for Freakstar. I think it's called that. But yeah, you'll see it spelt with 2 E's. You'll see it. It's like at the minute, it's just got like AI stuff, but there'll be a picture of us, I think, somewhere on it. One of the songs I would have listened to is this one. yeah. Um. So yeah, it's been a massive journey. So finished that track. That's getting scheduled to be released sometime around about Halloween. It's called Chemical Dreams, and that's the collaboration track with the black metal band. So nice. Actually, the solo is on. I did like a playthrough of the solo, just a little taster, and it's on my channel. So if you want to see the shred bit, you can. I'll do a solo breakdown of that sometime. Yeah, I mean this is a different vibe because it's all about songs. And it's a really kind of quirky thing we're doing because we started doing like we did hip hop and things like that, and there's a track called White Trash, and we've been doing really like so I mean like the video for the Halloween has been a little bit more, they're all like a bit trashy, but in a good way. So the video for that, we did a spoof like of Halloween. So we just got our mate from next door and made him wear like a scary mask and then videoed him. So on like Halloween where you've got like, I think it's Mike Myers, isn't it? The killer. And then you've got a shot where the camera's just on his back and you can see part of his head. And then you can see one of his victims walking along. And then you see him kind of like again in a park. And then there's that. And then Sharon's pretending to be an American student carrying books off to study on a babysitting session. It's just hilarious. And then she gets strangled in the car by him. I shouldn't laugh at that. The missus getting strangled. Just daft stuff. There's the bit where you lift the blinds in the bedroom and then he's in the garden. Mixed with other sort of daft stuff that we did. There was that. Just daft things like being like, she forced me to go to a nightclub and dance, and then like I didn't do that, and then it's like she just did it and then attracted loads of people around her. But it was weird because she was dancing. If you imagine, there was the club music, but she had to put her headphones on and dance to our music. So she was dancing to her music with the headphones on in a club, completely out of time with the wrong dance. And then everybody just thought, this is crazy. And started jumping in. And I was just like, this is too much. And she was like getting really annoyed. No, you've got to do it. Trying to video a train going across a bridge, but we kept having like a domestic and arguing about the next video shot, and then missing the train about 3 times. And going, concentrate, just do it. Like, we're not going to argue, we're going to wait for this train. We're going to be here all night. Train goes past. Yeah, but you were starting it, you're disrupting it. It's like that. In fact, songwriting sessions are really hilarious because they're exactly like Father Ted. When like he did the Eurovision Song Contest. I don't know if you've seen the Father Ted. It's on YouTube. Father Ted, Eurovision Song Contest. That's what it was like. We used to smoke as well, and yeah. So I'd play the guitar, and then like she'd start singing, and then I'd change to something else, and she'd go, "Why have you changed?" And then I'd go, "Oh right, yeah, I've changed. No, go back to the thing that you did." And then I'll play that. No, that wasn't it. I'm losing my vibe. Yeah. The Father Ted, My Beautiful Horse songwriting session. That is it. Right, who else is here? It looks like it's just us. I'm waiting for Des to come on, but you might have to be on Guitar Watch, Pete. I think Des was coming along. I know, it's hilarious. Like everything has to happen like a million miles an hour as well. So she just get up and then suddenly go to the microphone and go, nah, 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 and then just look at me and go, "Did you record that?" And I'm like, "No, you never told me to." "Why didn't you record it? I was in the flow there. That was the best take ever." I was like, "Oh, you have to give me some warning." It's like, why is it? There'll be mic tests. You go, why is that not on? What if I come up with something? It's not on. You're not ready. But it's great. So, right. Oh, there's Gramps. Hi, Gramps. Here you are for part 2. I've got to have some more coffee. Then I'll tune up, and then we're going to do this song. So, I wasn't happy with the last kind of bit that we did, but I did like a dummy bit, which I'll leave in. I think I might just move on to the next bit, and then come back to that later when I'm warmed up. So we'll have a look. We'll have a listen at the rough guitar section, and then we'll do that. Interesting enough, I forgot about that. That obviously there's the Polychrome update for the pedal, the pitch pedal. So the pitch that's in Polychrome is definitely the best that's out there for guitars, hands down. It's absolutely brilliant. So like I would really snap that up because it's a really useful tool. But that's what I'm using today on my guitar. So I've got a guitar that's like a high octave. So I've just kind of put it on there so we can have a quick play about it to get the tone that I'm after. But I'm looking forward to kind of trying that out, you know. All good. Hope same for everybody. Yeah. But yeah, so the pitch thing's really good, and of course you can put it's got MIDI on it and all sorts of stuff now. I do keep it quiet because like I'm branching out a little bit, and I think there's the odd hour here and there during the week, and I haven't set up Calendarly yet. But if anybody wants, I hate the word, guitar lesson, then you can book in for one. But there is a slot, I think, for the rest of this month. So if anybody wants a guitar lesson, there's that. But on the other side, if you want a one-to-one coaching session, that's another thing I've been doing a load of this week as well. But it's been more the non-directive coaching. So anybody who wants a non-directive coaching session, very good. It'll blow your mind. It's where I just ask you questions that are based on a problem that you want to solve, and you'll probably solve it in a session and be really inspired. Worth its weight in gold. Both sessions are at a reduced $75 an hour, and each are an hour long. So it's a lesson for an hour long. I like an hour rather than, I mean, some people do 45 minutes, but I like an hour. And then the coaching thing is like, same again. It's about an hour. But if actually the coaching thing, if I run over, if we haven't solved the thing, then I'll just keep going if I can. I never leave it unresolved. Cool. Right, I'm glad you've got great ideas, Gramps, because I'm blank. I don't get it till I sit down and do the thing. I know people say, "Oh man, I'm not I don't do it if I'm not inspired, if I'm not feeling it." I'd never get out of bed if I wasn't feeling it. I was like, "Oh, what's the point? Oh, I'm not feeling work today. I'm not getting up. Well, I'm not feeling anything, apart from maybe going to the toilet and back again very quickly." No, because at the end of the day, the ancient Greeks knew what they were doing. and they had the Muse, didn't they? Who, funnily enough, were women. And they believed that if you sat down and did the work, then ideas would come, and you'd be rewarded with the ideas. And I think that's what it is. Not to say that I can't have a bad session, because it happens. But most of the time, oh no, that way. All right, you're impressed with, right? So I was impressed at how quick you put the Octavisor on. Yeah, just a plug-in, isn't it? And then I realised that basically what I want was, so like the thing like this pedal does that like you don't get like on the transposer on the amp is you get, we're in the secret garden, is you get, God, which foot? This one. Is you get a wet and dry. That's the thing. So, this is our next mission. So this should be pretty straightforward once I actually work out what it is. That's the idea, right? So, and then all we do is we just duplicate that patch. So that's the old one. We don't want that. Oh, what key are we in? It's in a really like daft key as well, this. Oops. No. So let's have a listen to the original. Right, that's where I need to... Right, and then I can just add my next little bit in there. Right. And then we're on to the next little bit. So that's, I'll work on it up to that point. And we'll just take that off. Right, sorry guys, I've started this, haven't I? I'll just get the chat where I can see it. Here we go. Definitely interested in a session, right? The email address is tim@timhudge.uk. Have a session. Get clarity. That's what I want to do. Right, so we can now mess about with this and make it better. Kind of what I'm wanting to do. Interesting note. Shall I go for, here's the choice, Gramps. Shall I go for the 9th, which is the C, or should I go for the, like, the pentatonic thing? Minor third, so... That sounds good to me because it's got the neo soul thing. And then we've got... That's the kind of just doing the pentatonic. And I got to the 9th slot, yeah. I mean, I like that because it's like, I spend loads of time jamming over neo soul, and I really love that, like, hexatonic scale sound. I'm probably playing the other one deliberately badly because I want to do the ninth one. You know that thing? So it's like I still do that in the band now. I'm in with the songwriting. You know, and like when Wilson, the singer, leave a half, when she likes a song, I like play it slightly badly. So it's like, oh no, I don't like that one now. But don't say anything. I'm liking the whammy bar. It's very Hank Marvin. But do I do vibrato? I think the whammy bar. And that's all I have to get up to. I just have to get up to there. I won't work the rest of it out. Oh shit, not ready. Oh, that was the run. I was trying to record it last night. But it hasn't had a green there, so I think we're going to try and do that. So we haven't got any, Des isn't here, I hope he's alright. So we don't have any quality assurance today. So, no one official anyway. So what I need to know is this a green? Is this take okay? And then we can work out the next bit. It actually goes there, doesn't it? Alright. So we need to know whether that's good and I can move on. But I am moving on anyway because I'm going to the next section. Alright, yeah. There's actually another correction on this section, so here we go. Yep. So, Gramps, you can do Dez's shift. What are your thoughts? Yeah, so that's a mixed thing. I'll sort all of that. It kind of it works itself out. Oh, come on. That's the next section. Let's switch that one off because it's a bit out of time, isn't it? Nope. Going on the wrong channel. Need a coffee. Oh, not yet. Ugh. So, small details here. That's probably how I should be doing it. I think there could be more whammy bar action on that. On one of the notes, anyway. I'm going to stick with that. What do you think? And then we've got that fiddly bit. God, I can't even think what I was doing. Yeah, so oh dear. Can't even hear what I was doing today. I'm not sure. Right, I'm just gonna have a jam about with this. And then, because there's a couple of things I'm not sure about. The showstopper section's coming up. We've got the last bit to do, and then I've got a solo. Oh, there's Des, quality control officers here. Can't even remember what I was doing. That's what it is. That's God, it's awkward. There's those last little bits. What do I do? do this. Oh, this is like coming into like just alright, am I okay? Yes, I'm moving. Right. Let's see if that's good. God, let's get this done. Here we go, Des. And there's like a load of stuff for you to green light. Oh, don't worry about it. It's part of the melody because something else happens. Gramps, there's a story. It's something to do with finding love in a. I've been doing what's been happening is I've been doing a load of my technical boring exercises while watching episodes of Lost. So I'm kind of obsessed with this vaporwave, tropical neon jungle, Red Dawn, finding love in the middle of nowhere thing. But the big solo thing, yeah. Sorry, Des, I didn't actually record. I've been working it out. I've been prattling on working it out. So, and then we can green light stuff. So. But I'm now going to record before I lose my mind. I've already lost it. Right, okay. I haven't got my whammy bar in my hand, have I? Tell you what, as I'm doing that, I think I might just stick this on, but as a precaution. Because we're in a weird case, there's going to be like resonance coming out of this guitar that I just can't stop. Just a bit of doubt on that. Right, let's have a listen, because I thought there was a bit of doubt on that pentatonic thing. Yeah, it's like Not quite right. It's the timing shit. And then we need that to go on for a lot longer because I'm going to try and sustain that note forever. So at least gets to that section. Right. We're nearly done. That's it. Is that it, do you think? I'm ahead of the beat, like, fuck's sake. I don't know why I'm finding it. Yeah, it's shit, the timing. You're right. Should I go for another one, Des? I don't mind. Okay. It's just that first. I just need to relax. That first note ascending needs to. I need to just relax. Relax. Slow. I'm gonna go with that. What do you think, Des? Mind you have the final say. I can go again. Right, so these are the things. Have a listen and see what you think. Not quite. Right, we're back in. I'm not going anywhere till it's done. But there was no whammy there. It's that one. It's that. If I can get that right, that's the whole thing set up. Timing was good. Everything else was shit. Not convinced. That's it, isn't it? God, honestly, it's just fine, isn't it? It's so fine. So we've got... Sounds good to you. Okay, all green. And then at some point, we'll go at the next section as I'm set up on this sound. But last night I came in and that was that ending of that clean solo. So I'm not sure if I'm going to go with that or whether I'm going to just try and see if I can better it. Oh, that good, even though that last note feels. Too short? It's maybe short with vibrato, shouldn't it? Yeah. Anyway, we'll move on to the next bit. Right, we'll come to that. Do you not remember this now? That's the first bit, isn't it? Right, coffee and then I'll tune. Right, quick coffee. Ah, right. So it goes in, yeah. So it's not going to be predictable. So this note here goes like a gate switches on. Probably on that default patch. So round about here, I'll put the automation in, and then we'll work out where that gate wants to go. And that'll actually go on longer. I'll take the gate, I'll just program the gate off on Hyperrig, because this will just like kind of go on for as long as it can go. Like that, Gramps. Should probably come out there. Just a bit like that. And then I'll put a reverb throw on it. And some pitch bend, like automated in. I'll have it going and then like that. Right, coffee. Hope that lid doesn't fall. Okay. Coffee there. Foot on there. Phew. Right. Okay. How we doing? Phew. While we're on, Des, see, like, let's have a listen to this thing here. That's the run. I'm doing this bluesy barring thing. It's quite hard to keep it, like, totally clean. But we'll give that a go at the end. That time. So, nice and bubbly sounds great, yeah, because, so, like, what I was wanting it to be like, Des, was I was wanting it to have the soul thing, but I was wanting it to almost sound, you know, that, you know, when you hear hybrid picking and it's so ultra clean, and it might be just the nature of the note groupings that I've got, it almost sounds like a MIDI file doing it. I was wanting that real super accurate, like, clean hybrid sound. Yeah. But then there's the thing of like, well, that has soul, doesn't it? Because I mean, at the end of the day, you're gonna, we're probably something like this. We're gonna slap a bit of SSL on it, aren't we? Just to keep the whole part kind of consistent. Right, so I'll give it green, yeah? And not worry about the fact that it doesn't sound like a robot playing blues, which is kind of what I was wanting to do. And then the other thing I thought was that you see, I'm wanting, I think it's just a preference. I'm just going to leave it for now. But yeah, I think, like, I love this solo. I'm not going 13 because that's unlucky. Oh, I forgot to do my update. Balls. Right, great. And then we're just onto this section. I think we'll make short work of this. Yeah, this is the one we're replacing. I mean, all of that's really good for just sort of like a rough one. But yes, you're right. We're going to have fun doing the Swami bar thing. So I think like this comes from two sort of big influences of mine as a kid. Well, not like big influence, but an influence that was interesting that spiked my attention for a bit, and put into my playing was. So I really liked, as Des knows, the guitarist Alan Murphy from the 80s pop band Go West. You know, had "Don't Look Down, Girl" was like one of their hits, and I think like incredibly underrated guitarist. And I don't think he ever really got the recognition he should have. But he just had some great sort of like jazzy kind of whammy bar things that just worked so well at the time. It really, I really liked his approach to pop solos. I thought that was great. And you know, if like I'm ever going to do a sort of like YouTube video, I think based on another player, I think I should probably that's who I should talk about. I think Alan Murphy. In fact, I'm going to do something around that. I think it's important, and maybe talk about like how the influence that I got from him. Anyway, sadly he's not with us. He died of AIDS. But there's a great tube performance of him playing live. But I have a video on Alan because it's like unusual, like underrated. You know, like him, and I think, you know, I really liked Brad Gillis on, you know, the live Aussie album. I thought like I really liked his at the time, his kind of whammy bar approach. I mean, obviously there's like Steve Vai, which is amazing. But those are the guys that I really liked. I kind of understood more the direction. I found it more appealing. And I think part of that might have just come from the songs as well, because they had really good songs. I mean, I remember Thomas was mentioning that the Skyscraper album, and I decided to listen to it in the car, and I just like the Skyscraper album, the guitar playing's great on it, but I just don't get the songs for like an 80s thing when I think of like, you know, because obviously like the Skyscraper album, they're doing pop, aren't they? But then I think at the time, you know, like stuff that like Trevor Horn was doing and producers like that were just, when it comes down to a song, absolutely banging. So I didn't fully get that album. Yeah, Nick Kershaw. And like It Bites, and like you had these great UK bands. So like in my head, if I want that 80s sound, I wouldn't, like as a kid, I wouldn't go to like David Lee Roth type thing. I think the only thing I ever got close to that American sort of pop rock sound would be, oh, what were they called? Dan Reed Network, but just the first album and the first song. I remember that was like, oh, that's cool, and I think it's got the ding, like an 80s, like it's got, well, because it was in the 80s, it's got that FM bass on it I really like. It Bites, I mean, God, like, they just like blew my mind. And again, the Tube, which is an old music show that was actually based up here in Newcastle in the northeast of England, back then in the sort of like 80s. I just remember as a small kid watching It Bites on there, and they played All in Red, and I was absolutely obsessed with his guitar playing. I just thought he was so cool. like, and he does like loads of that legato-y fast stuff, and yeah, I just thought it really good, and the fact that he was singing, playing guitar, incredible. And it had this pop thing, so I think I've always been attracted by the pop thing, and the songwriting, and the 80s thing, and tuney guitar. That's without that. It's been a bit of a mission actually recording these guitars, to be fair. Been very picky. Yeah, you had nimble fingers. Alright, let's see if I can remember. That's how it should end, right? I've got it. Let's just have a run through. So that's how it's going to end, but there's a bit of confusion. That's how I'm going to... I don't know how, like, I improvised this. It's just madness, like, the fingerings I come up with, right? Of course it's not, there's no sliding, what am I doing? Right. Bollocks. Kind of getting there. It's harder than what you think, and I've realised these strings are dying on me, so I haven't got much sustain here. There we go. Right, I'm going to take the string mute off because I think that's cut my notes short. The strings are absolutely dead. I liked it when that little part was double. Yeah. Okay. The time's a bit shit. One more time. I think I've got this now. I'm going to go with that. I think I'm going to have to change my strings. Yeah, there's no sustain left in the guitar. So it's just... tell you what. There's one last ditch attempt. Let's take the gate off. The gate's probably not helping. Yeah, it's not. That's not happening, is it? I'll change the strings and I'll just quickly do it. But I mean, the notes are there, right? I'm just wondering if I should do a little thing at the end rather than like going. There's also been just more aggressive with the whammy bar, it gets you sustain. it'll run like that at the end. Shit. Right. Do you think I should have the little run at the end? Yeah, quite like that. It's just I'll just change the strings and re-record that, but I think as homework, Des. I think as homework, I just need to be more aggressive with the whammy bar on this. Because it's more like I mean it. Unless I wish there was like a way I could. Could do this. I could fix it that way. Yeah, great, Gramps. Yeah, so I'll slow that down. Right, I'll get that done tonight. Then I think fuck, I need to like listen to the. We're doing that lead solo there. So that's going to be great. Shredding in a key I absolutely detest. It's coming into being, yeah. Alright, great guys. So thanks for tuning in. Basically, we're on for Guitar Part 3 tomorrow morning. Pressure is on. I've got the shred solo to record. That's going to be very interesting. So we'll try and at least get that recorded. Maybe a full version, maybe a draft version, I don't know. But we'll certainly get the, we'll write this together. If you don't mind. So we will write a solo together, and I'm sure it'll be really insightful. And I think, you know, I like the Crystal Maze vibe of these sessions. It feels like, you know, a bit of a game show where the audience are kind of telling you what to do. Thanks, Pete. Thanks for coming along. Thanks, Grams. Thanks, Des. Thanks, everybody else. You know, if you've, I don't know, like, yeah, and anybody who isn't on the Discord, join the Discord. The link's in the description. Anybody who's interested in coaching, send an email. Anybody who's interested in one-to-one coaching, send an email. And anybody who's interested in a guitar lesson, just send an email. Limited places, so I've probably only got 1 or 2 slots for guitar. All right then. I will see you all tomorrow morning, bright and early. Look forward to it. All right, bye.